Okay, we'll start what we call the differentiation of implicit function. Now, what do you mean by implicit function? Suppose I give you this function. Uh, Say I give you y is equal to x square. This function I give you, right? Now, see, this is an example of an explicit function. Why is this explicit? Because you can find x also, y is in terms of x, and you can also find x in terms of y, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what if I give you a function that you cannot find in terms of other variable? Let us say x cube plus thrice a xy plus y square equal to 0. Can you, this is a function of two variables, okay, x and y.
Yes.
Now, can you find x in terms of y here? Is it
No, sir.
possible? Not possible.
No, sir.
Can you find y in terms of x?
No.
Also not possible. That means such functions are called implicit functions.
No, sir.
Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is an explicit function where you know y in terms of x and you know x in terms of y. This is an implicit function where you don't know how to write x in terms of y or y in terms of x. Okay.
X.
So how to find dy dx from these expressions? Now I'll take this function only. Okay, and I'll just give you a small background, and then you can in these 2 days you can go through a little bit of this implicit functions also. See, given this function, I want to find dy dx from here. So what I do is I write differentiating both sides with respect to x. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what happens? ddx of this x cube plus thrice of axy plus y square must be equal to ddx of 0. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Govinda, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Now next step would be ddx of
Yes.
x cube plus ddx 3axy plus ddx y cube is equal to 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what happens? What is ddx of x cube? 3x square, right?
Yes, sir.
What about differentiation of this? 3a is a constant, so I take it out of the differentiation. 3a ddx xy.
X, sir.
And what is ddx of y cube? Govinda, can you tell me what ddx of y cube?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me
Sir,
ddx of y
sir,
cube?
3y. Sir,
3y.
3y. 3y.
3y or 3y square.
The
3y
3y
square.
square.
But how can
3y
you?
square, sir.
But question is, how can you differentiate y with respect to x? That is my question.
So then it will not be done. It will not work.
Can we take y as a constant?
No.
Yes, sir.
No, we can't. Y and
Sir,
x are
we can
variables.
take y as a constant. No?
Hmm?
So we take number
Yes, sir.
constant, not.
We cannot take x and y constant, isn't it? Both are
Yes,
variables.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, what you do is remember this step, that when you are differentiating y, a function of y with respect to x, what you do is you first differentiate it with respect to y to get 3y square, right? And then you multiply it with dy dx. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where you are differentiating y or with respect to x.
Yes, sir.
So first you differentiate y with respect to y to get 3y square. Okay? and then you differentiate
Okay, sir.
y with respect to x. Okay, that is how you do. Next,
Yes,
3x
sir.
square plus 3a. Now, how to differentiate x into y? U into v rule. Okay, so you consider this as u
Yes,
and
sir.
this as v.
V
So first function
Okay,
x
sir.
X
ddx of y
ddx y
plus y
plus y
ddx
ddx of
x
x
plus 3y square
y square
dy dx
ddx
equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
equal to 0.
Now what happens?
3x
3x square plus thrice
plus
a.
3
What is ddx of y? It is dy dx. Yes.
Yes, sir.
plus
Plus ddx of x is 1. So this simply remains y
1
plus 3y square dy dx. Now our differentiation is done. Okay. Now we simply need to find what the value of dy dx is. So what you need to do is you multiply everything
3
plus thrice of ax dy dx plus thrice ay plus 3y
Hmm.
square dy dx is equal to
Yes,
0.
sir.
Now you take the dy dx together and all the others together. So I take 3x square plus 3ay together. Okay. I take this and this
Okay,
together
sir.
and I take these two together plus thrice ax dy dx plus 3y square dy dx equal to 0.
0
Now I can take dy dx common from here. That means 3x square
plus
plus
3ay
3ay plus, if I take dy dx common, I'll be left with 3ax plus 3y square
3ax 3y
dy
square
dx.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
means
sir.
3ax plus 3y square dy dx. Now I take this entire quantity to that side.
out
So I get minus
Okay,
3x
sir.
square
3x square
Minus 3x square
plus
plus
3ay.
plus,
3ay
yes, sir. Plus 3ay.
That means dy dx I get is equal to minus 3x square plus
3x
3ay
square
divided
plus
by
3ay.
3ax plus 3y.
3ax plus 3y square.
Okay,
square
and now I can also take 3 common. It will cancel from numerator and denominator. Minus thrice x square plus ay
Yes, sir. It will become minus x square.
ax plus y square.
plus
So clearly this and this will
Yes, sir.
cancel. You simply get dy dx is equal to minus x square plus ay divided by
by
ax plus,
ax plus y
which
square
can also be written as, if you
Y
open the
square.
brackets, you can also be written minus x square minus ay divided by ax plus
ax plus
y square.
y square
Okay, this is what is implicit function is. Now remember this step. When you are differentiating a function of y with respect to x, okay, you first differentiate it with respect to y to get 3y square, and then you differentiate y with respect to x to get dy dx. Clear?
Okay,
okay
sir.
sir yes sir
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
This step also, if you see, in this step you are using u into v rule, first function,
Yes, sir.
into
Yes,
the
sir.
ddx of y, and what is ddx of y? It is dy dx. Okay, so this is what you
Yes, sir.
must remember. Suppose if I want to differentiate, let me just give a small example here. Suppose if I want to differentiate, mm, say I want to differentiate uh, um, y is equal to, not y is equal to, sine of x plus y is equal to 0. If I want to differentiate this, okay, how will I differentiate? ddx of this must be equal to ddx of sine x plus y must be equal to ddx 0. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First, by chain rule, what do? You first differentiate sign to get cos x plus y
Yes, sir.
into the ddx of x plus y
Then x plus y. Yes.
equal to 0. That means next step cos x
Yes, sir.
plus y into ddx of x
ddx of x
plus ddx of y,
plus ddx of y
which is dy dx, right?
is
Yes, sir.
equal to 0.
That means cos x
Then
plus y
ddx
Plus y
cos x
ddx
plus
1
y
1 plus
1
dy
plus
1 plus ddx
dy
dy
dx.
dx. Yes, sir.
That is
That means what happens? Either this is
cos
equal to
x
0 or this is equal to 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but cos
Yes,
x
sir.
plus y not equal to 0. Therefore, 1 plus dy dx is equal to 0. Isn't it? If this is a
Yes, sir.
product of two functions, right? Product of this into this is equal to 0. That means either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. But this is not equal to 0.
0.
Therefore, this must be equal to 0. That means dy dx must be equal to minus 1. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.